Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is TheJackSilkstone and welcome to a Hyperia video here on the channel. It seems so weird not saying welcome back to another construction update, but those days have gone. Obviously, as I'm sure you're all aware, Hyperia has now opened. Now, today's video is not one I was expecting to film, neither really wanted to film, because as I'm sure you've all seen, Hyperia is currently not operating. The plaza is completely empty. There's no one here but me. And yeah, if you'd have told me a week ago that I'd be stood here filming this video, I would have been so confused. But yeah, today's video isn't all going to be about Hyperia's closure. I will be talking about that a little bit later on in the video. But first of all, I've got so many things to catch up on you guys with regarding Hyperia's opening, because what an incredible day that was. So yeah, don't worry guys, this video is not going to be all negativity and stuff. We're going to talk about all sorts throughout the video. So yeah, let's head into the queue line and chat first of all about the incredible media night and opening day for Hyperia, my new favourite roller coaster in the world. So first and foremost, for those of you that might have been waiting for a video or a vlog from either the press event or even opening day, I'm actually really sad to say that I didn't film any kind of content, for myself at least, on those days. I thought I'd be able to, but looking back, there's no possible way they would have been possible. Basically, myself and Kieran and Archie, we're all basically working press night and opening day, and we would have been working over that opening weekend as well. Of course, getting content for the park, like we've been doing throughout the whole project, basically, on those kind of big milestone days, like when the very top piece of the lift hill went in, when we had that very first test. Obviously, we filmed stuff for the park, and we were technically working for the park, but I was still able to kind of film my own content and create a video for this channel from those days. But yeah, with the press night and opening day, it was just ridiculously busy. Like, we were running about doing all sorts. That's not to say that there will never be footage posted by me from those days. Believe me, as I'll talk about a little bit later in the video, that footage that we captured will absolutely be used in my documentary that I'm starting to work on. But in terms of an actual vlog where I captured my raw emotions from that day, I simply didn't have time, and that is absolutely gutting. I wish I was able to, because it was genuinely one of the best days. I was going to say I've ever had in a theme park, but it was one of the best days of my life. Both of those days, in fact. That atmosphere here on Park was incredible. And I'm not even just saying this, the support that you guys showed me, especially on opening day, was unbelievable. Like, the amount of people that came up and said hello, said they were a big fan of the videos, and said thank you for all of the construction updates was truly heartwarming, and I appreciated it so much. Like, I still can't fathom the amount of people that came and said hello and asked for a picture and stuff, and it really kind of put into perspective how many people have been affected by these updates. And I obviously had the best time making them. Like, even if no one was watching these videos, I still would have made them, because I absolutely loved making them. As I said in my very final construction update, where I did get a little bit emotional, I said I've had the time of my life making those videos, and I wasn't joking. So the fact that so many people shared that joy and enjoyed watching those videos was absolutely amazing, and I love talking to everyone. I'm so sorry if I couldn't stand and chat to you guys for as long as I would have liked to, but as I said, I was working for the park, so I had to do my job, but also just the pure number of people made it impossible to have like proper long conversations. But as I've always said, if you ever see me about at the park, feel free to grab me for a chat and a picture and stuff, and I'll always try my best to properly chat to you guys. But yeah, what an incredible day that was. It was amazing seeing everyone's very first reactions to Hyperia. We were doing some filming bits on the exit pathway, and it was just so amazing to stand there and just listen to people's feedback and like listen to people's reactions as they come off the ride, their raw reactions, because every single person, like literally, 100% of people that got off those trains had the biggest smile on their faces. Some of them were crying. It was truly amazing to see, and that's exactly what my very first reaction to this ride was. So being able to just stand there in that moment and talk to some people and just see those reactions was so cool. And yeah, just the atmosphere around this entire area, the atmosphere around the entire park was truly incredible. And I've watched so many vlogs from opening day just because it was so cool, and I wish I was able to film it myself. I could have, but I just wouldn't have had time to do everything I wanted to do that day, so unfortunately it didn't happen. But yeah, what an incredible day, and also a massive big up to the park, because everyone I spoke to again was saying how well organised it all was. And as I said, unfortunately I was kind of working, so I was always in this area, so I didn't really experience like the queue line setup too much. But everyone I spoke to was singing the park's praises, and I know just how much work and meetings and kind of effort went into making sure that the day ran smoothly. And that's something that's been going on for months and months before opening day came around. Like everyone was like, oh, is it maybe because of Voltron they're putting in all these measures? No, this has been talked about for months and months and months. So I'm so happy for everyone here at the park that they managed to pull it off, and they gave everyone an incredible experience. It was honestly so cool. Now, one other thing that I want to show you just whilst I'm in Hyperia's queue line is the queue line boards, because some of you have sent me this already, but you may have noticed that I've got a little appearance on these screens. So obviously currently on the screen it's showing all sorts, so you've got kind of the park-wide advertisements at the moment, but as well as this, you've got stuff like the construction footage videos that myself and Kieran and that lot worked on. Then you've got the train reveal as well. And then, yeah, this is the one that I was talking about. This is the one that I actually make an appearance in. So yeah, this is the pre-boarding video. It's kind of showing you how to safely get onto the trains, what to do with your bags and all of that stuff. And yeah, amazingly, I was given the opportunity to be in that video, which is so cool to think that I'm literally playing on these screens. That's a really cool touch from the park, and I'm very appreciative of them for allowing me to be in that, and for everyone that's kind of seen it and been like, oh my god, I couldn't believe you're on there. So yeah, that was really cool indeed. So a question that so many people asked me on opening day was, Jack, now that the updates are finished and Hyperia is open, what are you going to do with yourself? And I was like, I don't know. I'm in that same position. I've got to find something else to do and cover here on the channel. But yeah, obviously I covered the entire construction of Hyperia for over 2 years, to the point where it opened. That was incredible. And yeah, especially now that the ride is currently closed, I found myself a bit like, now what do I do? Like every morning for the past 2 years, I'm like, should I go into the park today? Can I film an update? The answer is normally yes, but the past few days have been like, now what? What do I do now? But yeah, the answer that I was telling people on opening day was I'm going to take a few weeks off. I've got at least 1 holiday booked for June, maybe even 2. So I'm going to take some time just to relax now that this incredible coaster is complete. But then yeah, once I'm ready to jump back into things, I've got a few more projects that I want to work on that are still related to Hyperia, because as I said throughout the updates, that was just the beginning. Now that the ride's open, the possibility for content and all of that stuff very much continues and gets bigger, in fact. So I've currently got 3 things in the pipeline that I'm working on. The first of which, I've talked about it loads in these videos, is a documentary. I want to make a really cool documentary, either series or one-off kind of special, where I use all of the footage that I've captured over the past few years. I get interviews with the people that made this ride happen, like the very high ups, and yeah, just show everything that kind of came together to make this incredible ride what it is. And as I said, I'll be able to use some of the footage that we shot on opening day and the press night in that video to really kind of pull together the whole project. And I'm so excited for that documentary. I'm still working out how I'm going to go about releasing that, kind of what platform it's going to be released on, but that's one of my next big projects. I'm so excited to get working on it. Another one that I'm working on, I've said it again in these videos, is I want to make a book. I've taken so many photos of this ride from the moment the old town started to be deconstructed throughout the entire construction progress, right up until opening day, where once again I was getting loads and loads of pictures of the day. And yeah, only a selection of these photos have ever been posted on the likes of the Thorpe Park annual pass page, and I've obviously posted a load throughout the past few years as well, but there are so many unseen photos, and yeah, I want to put them all together into a really nice book that you guys will be able to buy. I'm trying to be able to have that book be sold in the gift shop. That would be amazing, but if not, I'll be able to sell it through my own means. Either way, I'm gonna put everything I can into this book to make it really, really cool and something that I'm really proud of. And yeah, the final thing that I'm kind of turning my attention to is some posters, because obviously I took that, in my opinion, incredible picture of the Northern Lights over Hyperia, and I've taken a few other pictures that I'm really, really proud of. And yeah, I'm currently working on a way to get those available to you guys as well. So if you want to own a piece of Hyperia history, then you'll be able to own that and stick it up in your bedroom wall. So yeah, those are my next projects that are coming up. I'm still going to be working on Hyperia. And yeah, even in terms of working with the parks themselves, obviously I've worked with them super closely with the construction of Hyperia. I'll continue to do that in the future, and I'm already getting excited for future Thorpe Park projects. And yeah, even in terms of the park's events, we're already starting to talk about Fright Nights 2024's marketing campaign, and we'll soon be rolling into that and working on that absolutely mammoth project as well. So yeah, loads and loads of very, very exciting things coming up. So don't you worry, I'll still be about in the Hyperia pretty much daily. Like, I'm gonna continue coming to the park just as a fan to come and ride this absolute beast of a roller coaster. I'm currently on 17 rides. I'm so lucky to have been able to get on it that many times. And yeah, my current favorite seat on Hyperia is the back right one. As the Mac engineer told me before this ride even opened, that back right seat is absolutely golden. I love it. But yeah, I'm currently on 17 and I want to get more rides on it, but obviously it's currently not open. So let's have a little chat about that.
On the morning of Saturday the 25th, woke up ready to head back to the park to do it all over again and capture the opening weekend of Hyperia. And yeah, I saw the message that Hyperia would not be opening and my heart just sank. It was such a sad moment, especially after the incredible opening day that the park had on the 24th. And yeah, obviously in that announcement, it was said that the ride wouldn't be opening until the following Wednesday. Well, I believe the park have now announced they will not be opening before the 8th of June. And yeah, the Alice video should be out now as well for that. So the majority of the details that the park are releasing are all in those statements, in those videos. So yeah, to be honest, I don't really have a whole lot more to say on it other than what the park have already said. But what I do have to say is I'm friends with a lot of people here at the park, and believe me, no one is more gutted about this thing being closed than the people in the park. You gotta think, this is a project that they have been working on and they've seen being constructed for the past 2 to 4 years in some people's cases, and the fact that the opening day was so good and amazing, and then obviously they've been unable to open it since then, it is absolutely heart-wrenching, and the people within the park are just as gutted as you guys that probably had plans to come and ride this thing. It's not ideal at all, and believe me, if the park could do anything to kind of change it, they would. So yeah, be sure to, you know, follow myself and the park on social media platforms, and if we get any more news in the meantime, I will be uploading a video here on the channel to let you know kind of what's going on with Hyperia. But at the moment, the date that the park have put out is the 8th of June. So yeah, just fingers crossed that once that day comes around, we'll be able to get back on what is, in my opinion, the best roller coaster in the world. I know that loads of people will disagree with that, and yeah, statistically, looking at other coasters like Steel Vengers, they look incredible, but for me at least, I've got a crazy personal connection with this ride, and it is my #1 coaster. And talking to a lot of people on opening day as well, they said it was their #1 coaster as well. I think it's pretty concreted in as the best coaster in the UK. I think that's pretty commonly agreed with. And obviously people are completely valid to their own opinions, but a lot of people are putting it in their top 10, top 20, top 5 list of coasters. But for me, it's my number one. But yeah, I thought I'd just film this weird little update. I originally just wanted to talk about kind of opening day and the amazing buzz that day was and how incredible it was. But obviously we then had this unfortunate news that Hyperia won't be operating for a little while. So I kind of tagged that on into this video as well. But yeah, loads and loads of exciting content coming up on the channel. Most of it is of course regarding Hyperia, so be sure to subscribe for either the Thorpe Park and Hyperia videos. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. My name is TheJackSilkstone. Goodbye.